Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to CyberSpeak Labs. My name is Reanna Schultz, and as always, I'm going to be your aide today as I guide you through CyberSpeak Labs. Today, I wanted to do something a little bit fun. I wanted to go back to TryHackMe again. The last time I was in the TryHackMe platform was during the 2024 Cyber Advent Challenge, which, by the way, I did not complete. I know the rooms are still open, with it being in January of 25. I just haven't had time, and the rooms are absolutely fun. McSkitty the elf is adorable, and she's probably my favorite. But if you do not know much about TryHackMe, especially if you're trying to break into cybersecurity, TryHackMe is a fantastic platform that you can go in and learn about different cybersecurity skills. A lot of times people, when they think about cybersecurity, they just think about either the hacking side or, hey, I'm defending against the bad guys. And it's way, vastly different than just that. You got people that manage antiviruses, all of the logs in the environment, security awareness, so teaching people about new emerging cyber threats, even data governance, right? Privacy policies, which, by the way, if you have not watched my video about TikTok's data privacy, absolutely check it out. It's a really fun video about where does your data go with TikTok. Now, I am currently based out in Kansas City, and with it being January in the Midwest, we tend to get a lot of snow. And one thing that I have been is trapped in my house with about 6 inches of snow out, and I am going stir crazy. So I have been in the cyber field for 7 years now, and like I said, cyber is vastly different. And one of the things that I enjoy about TryHackMe, it allows you to dabble in those different areas of cyber. And again, I'm using TryHackMe today just because I want to experience some other skills that I might not with my day-to-day. And when I was first getting into cyber, I tried to get my hands on many different things as I could to learn these different skills. Of course, that was way back in the day. Now with it being 2025, we have amazing platforms like TryHackMe or Hack the Box, where you can get, I would say, exposure to these different types of cyber skills. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and log into TryHackMe, which is what you see over here. And I do apologize if my big fat forehead is in the way of this video, but hey, I don't care at the same time. You're the one watching the YouTube video. So like I said, I am snowed in. I am bored out of my mind. I have been out of my house a few times, but I am sick of looking at snow. I want to look at something that's not snow, so I decided to go to TryHackMe. And if you were a person wanting to learn more about cyber, whether it's your interest, your passion, your inspiration, or just general curiosity, TryHackMe, in my opinion, is a great platform because, one, it's free. And also, one thing that I absolutely enjoy by TryHackMe is they offer a lot of engagement with their free content as well. So they have many different challenges in here. And if you do not know much about my background, I'm on the defense side of cyber. So I work in a security operations center, so I have a lot of exposure in my day-to-day to different types of alerting environments, different, I would say, volumes of data, and just overall just a variety of things that I can use to find potential weaknesses or even be that first line of defense for the business that I work for. So I'm gonna start. I think it's gonna be fun if I have ChatGPT essentially pick my different type of room. And what I'm gonna start with is the different levels of difficulties. So if I go up here, it looks like, oh, insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll start with, I'm not gonna do info just because I wanna do something hands-on, and info looks like it's more like walkthrough stuff rather than just hands-on learning. So I like different careers, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna not do info, but I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to pick something for me on the behalf of for me. So I'm gonna start with, hey chat. I always like to be friendly to my Gen AI bot. We did have our 1-year anniversary. We didn't do anything special, but I did wish ChatGPT a happy anniversary. I wished happy anniversary back. So, and I always think it's just so adorable that the developers push this update where they use emojis now with our Gen AI. It just seems more personable because who else doesn't spend all day talking to robots? I absolutely do not. Today. So I'm asking ChatGPT to just pick an item randomly out of the list that I'm going to provide to it. I don't know. I never asked Chat to do that before. I've asked Siri to pick items that are random for me, so we'll see what Chat gives us back. Sometimes it has that weird bug where you have to ask it the same question. So easy, medium, hard, and insane. I'm kind of nervous. Yay! ChatGPT picked easy for me. Oh man. Oh, thank you for the emojis. It's because I'm nice to ChatGPT. It was nice back to me. Okay, so now that we picked down to easy, and yes, I am embarrassingly admitting that 27% of completion for this. I'm gonna also ask, I wonder, yeah, I definitely want walkthroughs. I'm not gonna do CTS for this video. And then, okay, so what I'm gonna do now, there's 1 out of 15 pages available. So I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to pick a random number between 1 to 15 and see what Chat gives me back. And I'm kind of debating if I should make it, because I don't know the backend logic to Chat, and this could also me being absolutely literal. I'm like, should I ask it 0 to 16 and it will only pick the numbers in between, or if I give it 1 to 15, will it pick 1 and 15? I don't know. We'll just do 0 to 16 and we'll adjust it from there. Of course it picks 16. Okay, we'll ask it this. Okay, number 4. So we're gonna go to page 4, which thank goodness again, because I did not want to dig in the little ... section with the unknowns. Okay, so we have page 1 through 4. Okay, let's see here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna have it pick a random number 1 through 3. Just because there's 3 rows of options, so we're gonna ask Chat that. It seems I can't do advanced data analysis. Chat, it's a number 1 through 3. It's not that advanced. Gosh. Ah! I wonder if this is a bug in ChatGPT where it can't pick a random number with 3 numbers, or at least 1 through 3. Okay. Oh, whatever. It picks 3. Oh my gosh, story of my life right there. Okay, so now that we picked 1 through 3, let's have Chat try to pick a number 1 through 4. If it can't pick a number, we'll just list out the names that we have here. To be a person that's completely biased, I 1000% would love to go and do intro to detection engineering because I love detection engineering. But again, right, the point of me doing this is to try to get out of my comfort zone, out of doing something that I would probably do in my day-to-day. So we'll see if Chat feels like giving me a number. 2. Oh, it's 2. Become a hacker. Dun, dun, dun. Gosh. I'm not gonna lie, like when I first got into cybersecurity, I 1000% thought I was gonna go be a pen tester, And then when I was going to college for cybersecurity, I took a ethical hacking class, which was very similar to the Pen Test Plus certification. I went in, I hated everything about that class. And I think it was because it was so like choose your own adventure on how you want to try to exploit stuff. And it could have been how the class was made at the time. It was very, very early, I would say, before certifications are as big as they are now, or even different training platforms. But it just wasn't my passion. I tried picking up ethical hacking stuff as I went down in my career again, but it's just I just couldn't find joy in it. And again, right, this is why platforms like TryHackMe absolutely is amazing. And by the way, TryHackMe is not sponsoring this video. This is just me walking through something with you guys on this. So let's go ahead and start this. So in a short, ooh, spooky lightning. I like how they give the red computer spooky lightning, and then like the defense computer just a shield. Like, why can't we have cool lightning? Anyways, in short, offensive security is the process of breaking into computer systems, exploiting software bugs, and finding loopholes in applications to gain unauthorized access to them. This is a great definition. So to beat a hacker, you need to behave like a hacker. And this is so true. Especially if you're a person that works on the defense side. Again, right, this is me showing my cards a little bit. But if you're a person that works on the defense side that is creating these detection engineering rules or trying to find potential exploits, it's a whole different layer of thinking when you try to backtrack that attack chain or those areas and those different attack surface defense gaps that a business might have. And you have to really put on your hacker hat and think, if I was trying to enter this company, what are different ways I can do it? And a lot of the times, right, phishing, number one. Another way will probably be external media. Another way would potentially be password sprays with accounts that aren't protected with MFA. And then you also get the other end of it where a system or application isn't patched and there's public information on how to hack this, usually starting with things like scanning for open ports or scanning for different OS types or service applications. Is it on encryption? What version of encryption? Because again, all of these can be breadcrumbs for a potential exploit. And when you know your own environment and you know the skeletons in the closet, it can help you create those defenses around it, right? Or at least, hey, if we can't apply a security tool here or a security mechanic, maybe we can do some detections, right? So that way, even though security mechanisms aren't available, at least we can have some insight for those potential exploits. So it's really, really fun. Again, right, going on the detection engineering side and things like that. But you have to think like a hacker to know how to prevent a hacker. And by the way, I prefer the term threat actor, not hacker. Hacker to me is too mainstream these days. So on the flippity flip side, get you on the flippity flip. There's also defensive security, which is the process of protecting an organization's network. Okay, yep, just gave you a whole blur about that, so I'm not gonna read it. In a defensive cyber role, you could be investigating infected computers or devices. Yes, we do all the time. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit join the room, which we are, okay. Okay. Which of the following options better represent? Oh, well, it probably helps if I read the question. Oh, Reanna. Which of the following options better represents the process where you simulate a hacker's actions to find vulnerabilities? Offensive security. Oh my gosh, I'm a mess. Submit. Whoop whoop. It's one of my favorite things about TryHackMe is the whoop whoops whenever you submit a correct answer. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'm one of those people that I find joy in like all the little things, but whoop whoop. So this is your first ethical hacking exercise. Not only will you learn about ethical hacking, where you will hack test a website, you'll also learn about how the TryHackMe platform works. To get started and follow along, click the View Site button. View. Okay. Let's proceed. Oh my goodness, it's such a cute little terminal. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay. This is half of the screen. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. After months of working on his business data, Mike... I feel like there's always like a guy that works in data, whether it's like a finance guy or a person that works like payroll. I feel like there's always a Mike in those departments. Mike was ready to launch his website. He had spent much time and effort creating a great product and was confident that people would love it. It looks great, Mike. I love it. However, Mike was also nervous about the potential cyber threats. He knew that if businesses of all sizes were being hacked every day. That's true. If you don't think you're being hacked, I hope you're sitting down, but you probably are. Okay. You get a call asking you to assess his web application, and you see if you can spot any weakness. Well, I can't even spot words on the website, Mike. And I've got 20/20 vision. No. In particular, he is concerned that the software development team might have forgotten some private pages exposed to public. Oh my gosh, this is so true. It is such a common thing where developers don't think about security in the development cycle. There is the software development lifecycle, and then there is the secure software development lifecycle. And there's different ways you can incorporate security into that software development lifecycle. This might be through using different types of platforms or tools or different methodologies, which, if you're curious, I always recommend using the STRIDE method, because in my opinion, especially depending if you're a bigger organization or a smaller one, STRIDE is a great tool to use to incorporate security during the software development process. So you identify as you're creating your application during the phase before it's actually developed. Like, for example, if you are whiteboarding the UML diagram of how different objects are supposed to behave with different processes, this is a great way where you can identify potential security gaps. Or even if like you're deploying updates to a system, you can use STRIDE to potentially find those weaknesses and vulnerabilities. And if you want to learn more about STRIDE, OWASP has a great tool called Threat Dragon. It is developed by the cybersecurity community and also a lot of software engineers as well, and allows that collaboration between making security more usable in layman's terms for engineers, and then also taking that engineering process and allowing security engineers to understand the business requirement. There are some times where engineers, they might not care about security, and that's mostly due to those really tight deadlines and stuff. Sorry, I got a call in the middle of my sentence here. But what I was saying is a lot of the times you run into roadblocks where software developers potentially have deadlines that they have to meet. Maybe it's because of contract obligations with a different vendor or process, or maybe they just have a super micromanaging boss. Whatever that scenario is, right? A lot of the time security is an afterthought with how products are pushed. And that's really important for developers and security experts, I would say, to understand secure software development lifecycle, to understand secure coding practices, to really understand the fact that, hey, there are different types of vulnerabilities, right? You have application vulnerabilities, you have OS vulnerabilities, and then you also have code vulnerabilities as well. And it's just a ripple effect in the water as to how security is handled and what potentially can be exploited. So if you're just posting a website that's running on a outdated version of SQL or whatever, you know, and the code on how it was developed for that website is not secure, it's just endless opportunities for threat actors to get in. So anyways, yada, yada, yada do. Mike published his website. Mike's nervous. Good, Mike, be nervous. So are you ready to help Mike? If you hadn't done so already, click view site. We did. It was in the instructions. Says the person that didn't read the question. Okay. In the upper right, you can see simulator browser window sharing online.TryHackMe. As shown in the figure above, you can interact with the address bar. Ooh, address. So to the lower left, you can access the simulated terminal. To the one above uses available security tools. We can run many security tests, but first let's see if we can discover any hidden pages. Here are some pages we can try. All right. Sitemap. Womp womp. I like the little flamingo. It looks like, I wonder if I can zoom in on this. I can. Look at it. It looks like it has little hands. Oh man, this reminds me of the movie Up, and where the kid finds Kevin. Is that the name of the bird, Kevin? Hi, Kevin. Okay. All right. So then we can check mail. Mail. No, we want mail. Okay, I'm guessing that's that. And maybe login. Ooh, login page. Okay. And then register. I'm pretty sure most people like that do this in real life, and comment below if you actually are a pen tester. Again, right? I am not. I'm assuming most of this stuff is automated these days instead of going through like a list of top generic hidden tools that you should know. So let's try to discover the hidden page by using one of the words above. In the upper right, try changing the address listed above to the existing URL. And the correct word is that lead. Using an automated tool, GoBuster. So that answers my question, if there's automated tools. Okay. Type GoBuster. Ghostbusters. Use this directory. Oh. It probably helps if I just copy the example. Yay! Whoop whoop. It is login. Okay, so let's go down to part 2 of 2. Ooh, Hydra! I'm so excited for this. Just mostly because, again, right, like the defensive side, it's always cool to hunt for things like this happening. Especially in like sandbox environments, if you try to mimic similar behaviors or even go through labs like TryHackMe, and you just try to find the opposite side. So it's cool that I'm seeing hands-on keyboard experience now, and yeah, so okay. One of the most common usernames is admin. I swear every default login for any application is admin. It is the one thing I will retire on, is that nobody changes default passwords these days. ABC123. ABC123, there was a study done, I believe in 2022. Yeah, it was either 2020 or 2022 that ABC123 has been the top 10 password since like 2005. And do not quote me on the years on that, but it blows my mind that we have millions and millions of dollars invested in cybersecurity to protect people's data, whether it's personal address, your phone number, your credit card, the passwords that you save in your browser, which you should be using a password manager. But we have all of these things and people behind the research and the developers to make this happen, and for someone to type ABC123 as their default password. In fact, that shouldn't even be allowed. Like, just make that in the code whenever someone posts that as a new password, just say no, can't happen, not allowed. We want 2025 to be the year where ABC123 is not the top 10. Okay, so let's go back to the login page that we have here, and we'll just do admin, and we'll just try the list that TryHackMe gave us. Invalid password, or we can just use Hydra. I vote Hydra, that's more fun. Hello, Hydra. And then we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take our password list and post it to this website. Copy pasta. Oh, I didn't copy the full thing. There it is. One valid password found. Cool. Okay, so that is a terrible password to have for your admin account, by the way. Yay, we're born to be a hacker. I love, like, how G-rated TryHackMe is. It's just, it's adorable. Like, it's so educational, but it's so adorable that it makes it friendly for people that aren't adults, right? That are inspiring to become that next generation of cyber defenders. It's just adorable. Like, I have nothing bad to say about the design, the graphics with TryHackMe. Oh, phew, I probably should have been paying attention to what that said for this question. Okay. Of course, when I read that, I immediately started singing the Born to Be Wild song in my head. Okay, so now we're gonna go down to task 4. So basically talks about the different careers in cyber, and then obviously, right, you can probably check out TryHackMe's rooms with this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say complete. And then we got confetti. Otherwise, whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness, no, this was a great lab. I wish TryHackMe can have printable stickers for the labs you completed. I think that'd be so cool to have like a whole like wall of just TryHackMe stickers for things that you completed. You know, when I was younger, like when I was a teenager, I hardcore was into Guitar Hero, and this is more this is more exciting to me now as an adult. Because I don't know, yeah, Guitar Hero on like advanced level and you try to get 100% perfect compared to this, I don't know. Maybe, I guess it's when you become an adult and you get excited for when you have socks for the holidays as a gift, and growing up is hard, man. So anyways, I do want to say thank you guys so much for joining me in the lab today, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Maybe if you guys like it, I might do another one of these ChatGPT chooses your own adventure for me. But yeah, no, I feel free to check out TryHackMe at tryhackme.com. It's free to register. Again, there's a lot of free classes, and just learn more about cyber, right? If you have a favorite, I would say, room or CTF that you've done through TryHackMe, comment below. I really would like to hear what you guys are learning about, because I might try it out one day, and who knows, maybe you guys can see me struggle. I might do it live, who knows? So anyways, thank you again for joining me in the lab. My name is Reanna Schultz, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow. And also feel free to check out the podcast that we have here through CyberSpeak Labs. It's called Defenders and Lab Coats. And what's really cool about it, we extend opportunities for others in the community to research and collaborate so they can build their work experience. So it's really, really fun. Check it out, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!